What's up? I'm here with yet another guide for Red Dead Redemption, and this one is on how to get the Bandito outfit. As usual, here are the scraps you'll need to acquire to receive the outfit. Scrap numero uno is to search Sidewinder Gulch. Now, on your map you're going to want to look for these 3 black squares, and when you get there in person, with John Marston that is, you'll find the abandoned camp. And the tent right at the back over here shelters the chest, and that has our first scrap alongside with a little bit of cash. Scrap 2 is to complete a Nightwatch job in Chuparosa. My favorite town or anything in the game to say is Chuparosa. It's just so addicting. So you can tell if the Nightwatch job is available when you see the moon icon on your map. For the Nightwatch job in Chuparosa, you're going to have to follow the dog, and when the dog finds something, you're going to have to take care of the situation. This often consists of you defending locals from robbers and stopping fights. Furthermore, the way you resolve these encounters affects on the money and the honor you gain at the end of it. Hogtying and leaving the perpetrators for the local law instead of killing them gives you more money and more honor at the end. Note that you must be fast in hogtying the perp, or else the dog will maul him to death. Simply just go through this job once, which usually comprises of 3 encounters and visiting the person who gave you the job, and you will have completed scrap number 2. Scrap 3 is to defeat all players in a round of Liar's Dice in Casa Madrugada. Liar's Dice. To some it is a splinter in their thumb, to others it is the best gambling game in Red Dead Redemption. Personally, I love Liar's Dice, so maybe that's because I know the rules and it is easy to play and quite enjoyable. The goal of the game is to be the last person at the table with at least 1 die. There can be as few as 2 players at the table, which makes the game much easier for you. And the ante is generally $20, and it is a winner takes all kind of deal. Without trying to explain the whole functionality, try and bid on what dice you have and compare your opponent's bets to your own dice. If their bid seems unrealistic, call it a bluff, and if they seem like they're completely right, declare the bid to be spot on. If you're correct and they did bluff, or you declared the bid to be spot on and were correct, then your opponent loses a die and the game continues. Some tips are to try and face a single opponent, as the game is much easier to play as you only have to guess what one person has. Also, try and bid what you have, or at the max bid 1 over if there are plenty of dice on the table. Practicing and familiarizing yourself with the game helps a lot, but also remember that it is a game of chance, so try to have fun and good luck to you. On to scrap number 4, which is to capture a Bandito bounty alive. What you're looking for is a skull on your map which represents a wanted poster. These ones for this certain bounty can be found in Escalera, Chuparosa, and El Presidio. You can see a Mexican lawman put these posters up between 7 to 9 AM in the morning, so if you're having trouble finding one, camp out and wait for them to put it up. Once you find a wanted poster, get close enough to press B, which lets you take a closer look at the poster. Look for the words Mexican Bandito under the criminal's picture. That is the gang affiliation we're looking for when doing the scrap. If it is correct, then press Y to grab the poster, open your map and set a waypoint to the criminal's location, which may not necessarily be the same one as mine. When you get there, fight off the bounty's wingman and proceed to lasso and hogtie him. Then put him on your horse and start riding back to the yellow dot you see on your map. You also have to try and defend from attacks from all of his goons that keep coming after you to try and get him back. When you're finished riding, drop your playmate off and you'll receive a bunch of cash in the 4th scrap for this outfit. Scrap number 5 is to defend Mexican residents from Bandito attacks. This will probably be the scrap that will be the most time consuming or hardest one in terms of finding the actual event. There is no exact scripted spots for this event, but there are hot spots in which they occur more. I suggest exploring the eastern part of Mexico on the dirt paths near Casa Madrugada. I found one event every time I loaded my game save, but they were all in different areas near and around the area shown in the video. When you find an encounter, simply help the person in need and clear out the banditos. And when you finish that, you will be rewarded scrap number 5. Scrap number 6 is to purchase at the general store in Chuparosa. The easiest of all scraps. Simply have an extra $25 in change and purchase the scrap at the general store in Chuparosa. Make sure it is daytime or the shop owner will not be there. Also make sure you didn't frighten him with a gun or something, because then he won't be there still. Or if you kill him you have to wait 5 days or something like that. Thanks for watching, and please be sure to rate, favorite, and subscribe if you liked the video. In addition to that, be sure to check out some of my other video guides and stuff. I love to hear feedback and help anyone with questions or concerns, so feel free to post a comment. Thanks, and be sure to have an awesome day.